Hello everyone. Liene Uresina, business and mindset strategist, somebody who is helping the people to take the next leap in their life and business. And right now I'm at the Mindvalley University and I'm super excited because this is the last day of the first week and I had to find some quiet place where I can record you this video. And basically this week, was full of really inspiring mentors, Vishen Lakiani, John Lee, so many people who have an impact in this world. And there was a lot of strategy shared, right? There was also a guy who has achieved 4 golden medals in the diving. I cannot remember the name, but I believe this is not important. But the key point is, today I want to share with you the key elements and maybe the most important message that I got from all of these successful entrepreneurs, right? Because I'm somebody who is developing already for at least 12 years. If me and my husband, one day we calculated how much I have invested in the personal development by going to different events, by going to different courses, hiring my mentors. It's been almost 300,000 euros, or the same as US dollars. And, I truly believe that the only way we can grow if we are investing in ourselves. If we are really investing in ourselves and becoming the better versions of ourselves. And, I know especially for men, it is really difficult to understand because, men have this thinking that I need to figure out that I make this success, I have achieved the success, and some women as well. I don't want to put in genders, but the key point is I truly believe that I want to achieve my success as fast as possible. I'm a high achiever, right? I'm somebody who has built a 7-figure business, someone who has gotten a huge recognition in my country. I'm the best-selling author, and it's not about that. It's just about, it was once in my dreams, it was once as my goal that I really wanted to achieve, and I had to make it reality, right? Because when we are imagining, this huge goal that seems impossible. When I was creating my goal to become a Tony Robbins coach, I was also thinking, it is impossible, because our mind will say, you're not good enough. There are so many people who are smarter. Who do you think you are? This imposter syndrome that is making you feel unworthy. And I think the key point here is, you have to pass through those limitations. And that's why I have also created an app. I have recorded at least 33 meditations where people can not only allow the mind lead them, but the subconscious mind. Because when we connect to our souls, when we connect to who we really are, this is exactly the moment when we can, allow the heart lead our desire, because the mind will always keep you safe. That's the job of your mind. Your mind must keep you safe. And everything that is out of the comfort zone, everything that is new, everything that you haven't done before, the mind will kick in and say, you cannot do this. So the job here is to find somebody who will help you to overcome these limiting beliefs. And I believe you cannot cut your own hair. My apologies for this shaky video. I believe you cannot cut your own hair, you cannot fix your own teeth. So why won't you find somebody who is professional and really help you to go through these limitations? This is exactly what I have done in my business. And today I was sitting in the room while I was listening one of the mentors, and I have this great personality trait. Trust me, my mind is really very loud. I'm very analytical, I'm very judgmental. I'm learning, to become more and more loving towards myself. But what I'm trying to say you, that I'm really extremely judgmental. I'm really setting high standards for myself. I know what I want to achieve. And in those moments when I start to feel the shaky legs and this inner voice that is saying, Liene, you are not good enough. Liene, there are so many people who are better than you are. My question is, who can help me? This is the only question that I ask. Who can help me? Because as I said to you at the very beginning of this video, I want a shortcut. And I must find help and somebody who can help me to overcome these limitations. So this is lesson number 1. Don't try to do it on your own. And I know many people are asking me, Liene, how I overcome my limiting beliefs, And this is the work that I do, right? Through meditations, through hypnosis, through different techniques. But if you want the fast track, you have to find somebody who will firstly show you these limiting beliefs. Because when you live in this constant and never-ending mind, roller coaster, sometimes you don't even see, because you have heard this voice that is talking to you constantly, right? This voice is always saying to you, the same thing, and you don't think that it's not okay, because it's already, your daily habit. So please don't, guys, be afraid to hire help or to join the programs that is helping you to overcome these limiting beliefs. I'm doing this in my online programs as well. The number 2 lesson that I learned from Vishen Lakiani, and he was yesterday speaking about very, very important thing. He's saying, guys, model somebody who is successful. Find somebody who is successful in the field and just model them. And here you have to be very careful, and which is also, I'm glad that he mentioned this, to model somebody who is successful. If you think that Elon Musk is successful because he has loads of money, he has the presence in the social media, but the question is, do you want to live like he does? And I don't say there is something bad, but what I'm trying to say is this really the life you want to live? Because he doesn't have the connected family, he's constantly working 24/7, and this is not what I want in my life. You can't. If you're gonna offer me billions and billions and you're gonna say to me, Liene, you must live like that, I will say, no way, there is no way. This is not my formula of success. My formula of success is, I'm successful in my business, I impact the world, I make money, I have time for my family, I work whenever I want, wherever I want, with whom I work. I have a beautiful and connecting relationship, and this is the main key component that is important in my life, right? In the relationship I have to have very close with my husband and with my kids. The rest for me is bonus. So I want to cover all areas of my life that I'm successful in, not only in the business, not only in the money, but also health, or also relationship with my kids, also, my hobbies, my well-being, my self-care. All of this has to be inside, because for me, success is not when you are just making money. There are so many, rich and miserable people who are cheating on their spouses just because they don't believe in themselves. So, and this is exactly what Vishen was saying. He said, model somebody who is really, successful in all areas of life, like Richard Branson. He's 70 years old, but he's full of energy. He has this passion for life. He has the purpose. He's contributing, and this is something that that I'm living for. And I used to live in my restaurant business. Those who don't know, I have built 8 restaurant business. I was really successful, in magazines, in newspapers, selling franchises abroad. The production, we were really, really successful. But I can tell you one thing, I was miserable. My health was falling apart, always when I was going on vacation. The next day I would get sick, I would get tired, I would had to go to doctors just because the body was under anxiety and pressure. And when you go and release it, your body is like, okay, finally I can be myself. I was at the edge of my relationship break. We almost got divorced with my husband. My daughter was always coming to me and saying to me, Mommy, you know, please don't work because I need to talk to you. Because all of this wasn't implemented in my life. And I didn't believe, the first thing, I didn't believe that I can have it all. And the society is also telling us, as more you're gonna work, as more successful you're gonna be, as more you're gonna work, as more you're gonna achieve. And this is, when we believe in this is what we are creating in lives. So that's exactly what I was doing. And for me, I was thinking I need to choose either relationship, either my business. And if at the beginning I was choosing the business, I came to the point where I just said, no, I don't want the business, I want relationship. And if you are a woman listening this, I believe you understand the importance of family. As many successful women, multi-millionaire women I've been working, they always say, if I could only be happy in my marriage with a fantastic spouse, with a beautiful children, and don't expect from children to be very listening you and have a good children, then this is not what you are going after. But this is another topic. But what I'm trying to say you is, you don't have to choose one or another. You can have everything. And that's what I'm teaching in my programs. I'm saying, don't settle for less. Raise your standards in relationship. Exactly build or have the vision. What kind of relationship do you want to have? Because we are like, also this is a very interesting thing, right? And please comment below if you have seen this. If you are not happy in your relationship, if you are not happy with your business, with your money, there is one sentence that is destroying everything. The sentence that is saying it's not that bad, and there are people who are living even worse. And I think that this sentence is degrading your success, and it is degrading your level of life. Because if you think it's not that bad, you're kind of giving yourself an excuse, like, be okay with what you have. I have a saying here, Liene, you're always grateful, always, but never satisfied. You always have to have a standard to become better, to be better. Because one thing that I learned from Tony Robbins, he's saying, if you don't grow, you die. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's your business, whether it's your income, it must grow. The way you look, and if I look, how I look 5 years ago, I believe I'm more beautiful, I'm more healthy, I look better, I'm more joyful, my eyes are shining. And it's because my standard is not to stay where I'm at. My standard is to become the best version of myself. And I'm gonna share the third lesson that I learned, especially, Vision really inspired me here as well. The third lesson is you have to cover 3 parts. If you want to be successful in any area, and most of the people, they are focusing on the strategy, right? They are focusing on the marketing, on the Facebook ads and everything. But you must focus on your mind, on your spirit, and on your body. I will explain you. Your mind is very important, right? Your mind, if you want to grow your business, the mind, the ideas, your limiting beliefs, this is something that you need to work on, right? Because if you have the belief that rich people are bad and corrupted and you cannot trust them, you will never ever be rich. So you have to really test and ask yourself, what is the relationship? What is the relationship that I have with money? Right? And all of these limiting beliefs, in order for you to make money, you must work really hard. This is gonna stop you and slow down the progress in your business, right? So this is the work with your mind. All the limiting beliefs, all the fears that you have, imposter syndrome, thinking that others are better, you are not good enough and everything. So this is the mind part. The second part is the body part. And what do I mean under body? This is the strategy. You must have the right strategy, but you have to have the strategy that you're gonna use at the right time and at the right place. Because if you have the strategy and you are just using this strategy, let's say you want to buy an apartment and there is bubble in the marketplace, right? Is it a good time to buy an apartment? No, because then the prices are up. So you have to be wise. You have to have the people who will suggest you, who will show you and guide you, and you have to use your mind to do the right thing at the right time, right? The marketing that you're gonna do, the way you're gonna sell, the platforms you're gonna use, the Facebook ads and everything. So this is really super important. And the third part is the spirit. And what do I mean under the spirit? This is, listen, if you're poisoned with the rage and you can't forgive somebody has hurt you, and you're just looking and searching and envy, this is creating the energetical blockages in your life. And I also believe in law of attraction. You attract exactly who you are. You don't attract what you want, you attract who you are. So if you want to attract better things, you have to be at peace with yourself. You have to be in love with yourself. You have to be really with a clear energy, because everything is the energy. It's been proven, and I won't spend this in this video to prove you that everything is energy, because even this bottle is the energy. So you have to create your inner energy, and you can't do it unless you do the spiritual work. And spiritual work is also connecting with your soul, connecting with your heart, and meditating, talking to your higher self. All of those beautiful things that we can do through different processes and techniques. So if you work on these three things, body, mind, and spirit, I guarantee you that your success is gonna progress. This is what I've been doing in my life. This is how I built my 7-figure business. This is how I am now, in my most loving relationship with my husband. And by the way, we are 17 years together, and I can tell you I've never been as happy as I'm right now. And this is all because I'm using all these points in my life already. So I hope this resonated with you. Please comment below. What did you like about this video? Which part do you believe you need to improve so that you live better life? Thank you so much for listening, and I'm looking forward to talking to you soon. Bye.